Hey, what's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D. About to react to this vid by Pearl Found. This titled "Every Shot Kendrick Took at Drake at the Pop Out Concert Explained." So I just reacted to this full concert over on my Patreon. It's up right now. Go check it out. I had a time reacting to that. So it's up, link down below. Go tap into the Patreon. Okay, we over there discussing. But yes, Kendrick had this, pop out concert. It's so fitting. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. And on Juneteenth at that. How iconic. How iconic. I'm so sad that I missed it. Okay, this will be one of my biggest regrets in life. That was dramatic, but I'm just experiencing so much FOMO right now. It's like, why? And just seeing everybody's Instagram stories, I'm just like, I'm just not happy about it. Anyway, let's see every shot though that was taken. I definitely picked up on a few, but sure, let's see what he has to say. Let's watch.
In 2011, the West Coast came together to pass the torch to Kendrick, and 13 years later, Kendrick brought it.
Wait, oh, he was crying. 2011. What? TDE. What was this? It's a TDE concert. Oh, he's crying.
West Coast came to.
Oh, look at Game bitch ass. Is that him in the back? You fucking traitor. Now you glazing Aubrey. You fucking Aubrey Angel. You bitch ass niggas. And of course he wasn't there. Of course he wasn't there. Of course he's no longer in the circle. In the inner circle of the West Coast legends. He's not included because he is a flip-flopper. He does anything for clout and he goes, where the clout and attention is. That's what he's concerned about. So we're not even gonna talk about Butterfly's face, but sure, whatever.
Passed the torch to Kendrick. And 13 years later, Kendrick brought it full circle and brought out every West Coast legend to dance on Drake's grave and cement him as the king of the coast. Even getting Dr. Dre to kick off his first of many performances of Not Like Us. This line just didn't really age so well. The point of this was to show how much culture and heritage Kendrick comes from, and the legacy that he's continuing. And nothing proves to show how much culture and heritage Kendrick comes from, and the legacy that he's continuing.
Okay, y'all trying to say he was trying to dress like Tupac? Okay, y'all are reaching. This is a very Bompton-coded outfit. So...
Continuing. And nothing proves that he's the king of the West Coast more than his ability to bring every West Coast artist, from Tyler to Steve
Me and my niggas trying to get in, bitch. Oh wait, these were all the other people? I didn't watch the whole concert, just Kendrick's part.
He's continuing. And nothing proves that he's the king of the West Coast more than his ability to bring every West Coast artist, from Tyler to Steve Lacy to YG to Roddy Ricch to all the original members of Black.
Wow, this is very upsetting. This stings even more. Thank you, nigga.
Black hippie to a single show at the Forum, including West Coast basketball stars like LeBron, Russ, DeMar DeRozan, and DeMar was on Toronto's Raptors, Drake's hometown team, but came home to cap.
And then he mentioned him in the song. He called him Debo. Because, that's his nickname. People don't know that, by the way. When I mentioned that on one of my reactions, people were like, no, Debo, he's talking about the Friday movie. I'm like, yes, he's talking about that. But it was a double entendre because people call DeRozan Debo. But I guess a lot of people don't know that. But I know because LA, people in LA just know that. I guess it's not commonly known in other places. I don't fucking know. But, yeah, so he definitely referenced him on Not Like Us as well.
Ali, as Kendrick said on Not Like Us. It's to show how him being the king of the West Coast means a lot more in hip-hop and in hip-hop culture than Drake being the god of the six.
This was a once-in-a-lifetime, opportunity to witness this, and I'm just, seething, bro.
A history lesson about LA from the very beginning. A way to unite the city, to heal it from the tragedies of losing Kobe, Nipsey, and many others.
We done lost a lot of homies to this music shit. A lot of homies to some street shit. Unity from east side of motherfucking LA, Crips, Bloods, Power Rules. This shit is special, man.
Shining hope on the West Coast future with inspiration from its past, using moments like news samples before Tommy the Clown's performance.
Our first story looks at how the city of Los Angeles is taking a different approach to gangs and the
Samples that talk about his influence in LA through dance. Responsible for inventing crumping, he had a huge impact on lowering crime and violence and being an inspiration and hope for the youth. Like he said, it was about healing and bringing everyone together a lot more than it was about any back and forth disses. But Drake happened to be the common enemy that let that unity happen, letting Kendrick basically film a whole music video for the song right on stage, full of the legends who performed and popped out to the show. Like if he uses this for the music video after this, I would not be surprised. Turning the Drake beef into such a special moment for the coast was a great way to put a bow on the whole feud and turn it into something positive. But tonight was still a show full of subtle and direct disses towards Drake's attempts at colonizing West Coast and American rap culture. First off, he did the show on Juneteenth, after calling out Drake for rapping about Kendrick trying to free the slaves through his music.
Right.
This photo of everyone on stage was put under a black and white filter and projected, and Kendrick made a point out of stopping to take the picture, making me think in a way he's calling back to the To Pimp a Butterfly album cover, which had this dead white guy at the bottom, kind of saying that this is Drake and this is the West Coast right now. During his performance, he called out Drake for using AI Snoop and Pac on tailor-made freestyle, saying,
why was Snoop not on stage?
Y'all ain't gonna let nobody disrespect the West Coast, huh?
Because I feel like I saw him in the audience. Get your ass on stage.
Y'all ain't gonna let nobody mock and imitate our legends, huh?
Period.
He also changed the line in Euphoria to say,
Give me Tupac, read back, and I might give you a new respect.
referencing the Pac ring that he showed off in the...
He did, but I was so happy that he brought it back. Because I was singing along, and I'm like, damn, that's like one of my favorite parts of this song. Like, I kind of wish he rapped it. And right when I said that, he brought it back, and then he performed like, you know, the regular words for the song. I was like, this is a very special moment.
Family Matters music video. He played all the disses except for Meet the Grams, which was sad because I wanted to see how LeBron would react to Hey LeBron, keep the family open.
No, I'm glad he didn't. You messy, first of all. And I literally said that at the beginning of the reaction. I was like, I don't want to hear Meet the Grams. Like, I don't want to watch his performance. I was expecting him to, but he didn't. So I appreciate that. Because that would have just brought the mood down so much. And it was like such high energy. I feel like that would have been a really bad decision. And who the fuck would have been rapping along to that? I don't think anybody was like replaying that over. Well, maybe some psychos. Or like some heavy Kendrick fans, maybe. But like, I feel like most people don't even know the words to that song like that. So people would have just been in the audience like, you know, like, that would have been too much.
And the second half of 616 in LA, which was sad because I wanted to see how Ak would react to I Could See the Vibes on Ak, even he looking compromised. Kendrick also used the set list to rework songs from Damn, specifically DNA and Element, as Drake disses, playing them right after opening with Euphoria and emphasizing the parts that could be directed at Drake. But the disses came...
I thought... Pause a lot. I have a lot to say. I thought he also picked those songs because they were very... you know, relevant to Juneteenth. Like, the lyrics in those particular songs are very, like, pro-black and, you know, it makes sense. So that's what I figured he performed them.
Way before Kendrick even came on. Right before Mustard's set, we got James Brown's song, The Payback, the song Kendrick samples on King Kunta, which he performed later in the night, notably sampling the line, I can get rapping, which Kendrick follows with one of his first Drake disses ever. What the fuck? Then we got the intro to Mustard's set.
They try to replicate the slang and act like it came from May brand.
Directly referencing Drake, something Mustard backed up in his set by playing Juvenile's 1998 classic Back That Ass Up.
Oh yeah, he did sample that. I fucked with that song though, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna be fake.
Which Drake sampled on his song
Practice.
On your bag, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm a big time nigga.
I really liked this song. I'm not even gonna lie about it.
The intro to Mustard's set also included the first reference to the beef.
The real takeaway from the Drake and Kendrick beef is that it's time for a DJ Mustard renaissance.
Sampling this TikTok, where this girl said what needed to happen after the beef was a renaissance of DJ Mustard. In other words, a renaissance of West Coast sound and West Coast hits.
When every song on the radio was on a Mustard beat, we were a proper country. It was happier times, the closest we have ever been to true unity.
She made a pretty good analysis there, because I feel like this show is going to be the reason that West Coast hits are going to be back on the radio for years to come, with Not Like Us hitting 2 million units sold tonight. During Mustard's set, he brought out YG, even though Drake name-dropped him as being one of his ties to the streets on Family Matters.
You know who really bang a set, my nigga YG.
Drake was listing off The Game, Chris Brown, YG as his connects in LA that would keep him safe. And YG coming out in the show and then coming back out for Not Like Us shows that if that was ever true, it's just not anymore.
This is what Game should have did, you bitch nigga. You should have stayed loyal to your city. Did you do that? No. You standing with the enemy. We see where your loyalty lies.
I think it's also interesting that he brought Tyler out when, if you remember, Tyler brought Drake out in an LA festival. And
Drake
got booed for half the set. The show was also partly produced by Dave Free, showing that despite the rumors that Drake tried to spread in Family Matters, Kendrick still stands by his childhood friend. And let's be honest.
Wait, when was that?
And Drake got booed for half the set. The show was also partly produced by Dave Free, showing that despite the rumors that Drake tried to spread in Family Matters, Kendrick still stands by his childhood friend. And let's be honest, if Drake tried to do a show like this in the 6, he'd have to bring out Toronto all-stars like Smiley, Sheen from Jimmy Neutron, the dude from Wagwan Delilah, he could bring out Nav, and The Weeknd if he wasn't also beefing with him. I really want to see him try and sell tickets to some shit like that. Let me know what I missed down below, and as always, subscribe for...
Wait, what did I miss? When did Drake get booed? I didn't hear about this. Was this recent? This couldn't have been recent because I feel like everybody would have been talking about it. So this must have been a while ago, but I still don't recall hearing that Drake was booed for half his set in LA. Yikes. So he had the fucking audacity to say he get more love than Kendrick in LA when you got booed at a LA festival? Like, how that work? He is so fake, bro. Whatever. Anyway, definitely picked up on some of these. Others I didn't. Others might be a reach. Like the whole trying to compare Kendrick to dressing like Tupac just because he have on a red hoodie and some jeans. Like, that's a very basic outfit. So, I don't know about that. But cool video overall, though. If y'all want to see me react to this whole Kendrick set, definitely go check out the Patreon. Again, link down below. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this. Let me know what other videos you're going to watch, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!